How's it going, my good friends? This is ZPB Studios here, and today I'm going to be watching a YouTube put by TheRealXboxNerd called The Invasion of Hoh Lols. And as you can see, it's a Thomas and Friends YTP, judging by the thumbnail. And I figured I'd react to this in particular because a few years ago I reacted to the TRXN YTP known as Percy's Frozen Meat. And considering there's a new Thomas and Friends game called Wonders of Sodor and there's an upcoming reboot later this year, I figured I'd react to another Thomas YTP. Without further delay, let's continue. Thomas the Immigrant Engine and Zeppelins. So it's basically a Led Zeppelin Thomas and Friends parody. And it's got the Immigrant song playing in the background. Hope this here doesn't get taken down. Based on Jimmy Page's kidney stones. Okay, you can tell that YTPs aren't meant to be taken seriously because he's crediting random things. That wouldn't make sense otherwise. So I won't question him anymore. Adapted by the LZ 129 Hindenburg. I read online that that's a boat similar to the Titanic. Anyway. The Invasion of Hoh Lols. You know, Hoh Lols sounds like a frozen treat in the Star Wars universe. Since Hoh is like the name Hoth but without the T. And let's continue. Narrated by Chris Hemsworth. Okay, well it's actually Michael Angelis, God rest his soul. And you do know Chris Hemsworth's Australian. And directed by TheRealXboxNerd. Well, no sticks, Sherlock. Well, he made the YTP, so of course he's directed it. Let's continue.
It was a busy time at the docks.
I miss Michael Angelis. He was taken from us way too early. A tragic day for Thomas and Friends fans. Not helping that next year, All Engines Go had to ruin all the Thomas and Friends franchise. Let's hope the upcoming reboot repairs the damage done by All Engines Go to hell. Anyway, let's continue.
All the engines were hardly working.
Hardly working? You mean they're just being lazy?
One morning, Percy was late. Wanky the Crane was...
Wanky the Crane. It wouldn't be a TRXN episode without sexual innuendos. A bit vulgar but funny.
Quick to criticise. These ships can't be kept...
These SIHCs.
Waiting, they have important cargo. If they miss the tides, they will be laid to rest.
Laid to rest? You mean like they'll get scrapped? Quite overkill for a busy railway.
You should look up to ships and...
Look up? Well, that's physically impossible because I don't think cranes can move up or down. They can only move their hooks and sway from left to right.
Show more respect. You are, after all, only a rat in a children's TV show.
Hey, you're trying to be meta or something? Of course it's a children's show. I'm trying to convince that otherwise.
We've got too much work, huffed Percy. Then perhaps a lol should do.
Perhaps a lollipop. So you're letting a piece of candy do the work? I kid, obviously.
For your job. Percy was shocked.
Oh, he's got the O mouth and his eyes are wriggling.
He told the other engines what Wanky had said. Stuff your tea. Up my ass, said James. Rubbish, said Henry.
That's not funny.
What if a lol does arrive?
Another lollipop.
I'm afraid it...
Oh. Sorry, the lol's like a palindrome of lorry.
Did, along with the Spanish Inquisition. Nobody expects the Spanish...
The Spanish Inquisition? Huh, nice Monty Python reference.
Wanky was delighted. Hey, you down there! Your job's done now. These lols are taking over. Check them slow, Matt.
Chicken slow.
Excuse me. We did that in the last poop.
Oh, they did in the last poop. What was it called? I'd been paying attention.
The lol was very rude.
Whoa, Chalmers, where did you come from? This is Soda, not Springfield.
A little later, Percy met up with Thomas and James. Another lol was being rude to them. Then he saw Percy. Oh, look, it's the Green Goblin.
The Green Goblin? So Percy is the Green Goblin, so does that mean Willem Dafoe will voice Percy one time? I hope that doesn't happen. I kid, obviously.
Well, bust my bollocks, what a hoh lol.
Bust my bollocks. And hey, title drop. Hoh Lols. Like a palindrome of horrid and Laurie respectively.
Exclaimed Thomas. Disgusting.
Disgusting. It's like that meme where that Scottish girl says, "Disgusting!
Disgusting!"
Rather funny.
Agreed, James. The next engine to meet a lol was Toby.
Maguire. I'm funny, aren't I?
Well.
Where's that audio clip come from?
No wonder this railway's in a mess. You belonged in the music concert.
Who's that? Is that Liam Gallagher from Oasis?
Not working in a quarry. I might look old, but I'm very useful. Useless cunt, replied the lol. Come along, Toby, interrupted his driver. Argue with him at the flour mill instead.
A flour mill?
But when they arrived at the flour mill...
Huh, looks like a nice place.
Toby was shocked to see yet another lol. What are you doing here? You just said you were going to argue with me at the flour mill.
Huh. He must have read his mind.
You're slow.
Is he?
Come on, Toby. We'll go to the farms. They'll still argue with us.
Are you sure? Because I thought you were going to get away from them, not add more fuel to the fire.
Toby trundled sadly away. His railway ran through a narrow pussy.
A narrow pussy? Oh, I don't want to know what that is, but let's continue.
But vehicles had to tackle Marcus Rashford.
Marcus Rashford? I'm not into Man United anyway.
When Toby arrived, he saw the lol from the quarry again. It was loaded with cock.
Loaded with cock?
That lol's in trouble, thought Toby. And he was.
So you actually decided to help him instead of leaving him for what he's done to you? Oh, he's falling! Oh, he burst through the wall. It's Gordon. Gordon.
The driver sat on the throne.
You mean the toilet?
Rotten shit. He must. Percy looked at the lol. What's this lump of steamed hams? He teased.
Seymour! Surprised you didn't bring Chalmers up again.
Then Butch, the breakdown vehicle, arrived. He was towing the lol from the flour mill. What happened? Asked Toby's driver.
You don't want to freaking know.
With Butch came the reply, and he broke down. Useless cunt, said Toby. Grrr, replied.
Oh, he's fine, just a bit sawdusty.
The lols. Then James whistled excitedly. They're bringing in the third lol on a barge. What happened to that one? James asked. Stupid Antoine said to look like the Titanic.
Look like the Titanic?
Said the tow truck man.
Well, he's a lorry, not a boat.
Later, Thomas arrived. He looked at the three lols and laughed. Ha ha!
Ha ha ha!
Well. The brothers Grimm, smashed, broken, and five. The lols didn't return, and the engines now worked less to make sure they will.
The Invasion of Hoh Lols, written by John Malkovich, starring Hoh Lols, The Three Stooges, Percy by Pierce Brosnan. I'm surprised you didn't put Willem Dafoe, considering that Green Goblin joke he made earlier. Toby by Alec Baldwin. Thomas Leona Lewis. James Shazza Carpenter. Toby's driver, a rusty bed spring. Oh, they're just using different names and objects to credit the characters. Oh, Michael Douglas. It's The Tow Truck Man by Usher. Butch the DeLorean. Oh, sorry about that. I just accidentally clicked on a different video instead of pausing it. But one of the names in the credits was Danny Trejo, who starred in the excellent Zootropolis 2. You should go see that awesome Disney movie. Anyway, that's the end of this YTP, and what did I think? As usual from TRXN, it's a really funny YTP with vulgar jokes, but that are really funny, as well as some random jokes, such as the Seymour joke and the Green Goblin name drop. So if you like Thomas and Friends and like YTPs, you shouldn't go wrong with this video. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. ZPB Studios signing off.